Hello viewers, in this session we are going to discuss about sodium mineral, and sodium is designated by letter Na. Na stands for natrium, the another name of sodium. In that first two letters is taken as Na for sodium symbol. Distribution of sodium in the body is about 120 mg, and most important cation electrolyte of extracellular fluid, and the normal level of sodium in extracellular fluid is 142 milliequivalents per liter, and the sources of sodium is usually in the form of sodium chloride as a table salt is used in cooking, seasoning and processing of food, and is the main dietary source of sodium. By weight 39% of sodium chloride is sodium, hence sodium is taken in the form of sodium chloride, that is salt used in cooking. Eggs, meat, fish, milk, vegetables are good sources of sodium. Sodium present in food is not adequate to meet the requirement, hence the table salt or cooking salt is used in the diet to increase the not only taste but also the balancing the sodium requirement of the body. Sodium balance. Normally the amount of sodium intake equals the amount of sodium excreted. The amount of or quantity of sodium that we take is equal to the sodium of amount excreted through various means by sweating, urination, perspiration, etc. A healthy kidney is required for maintaining normal sodium balance because sodium is reabsorbed by kidney tubules, and hence it's maintained in the balanced condition by kidneys. Sodium balance is achieved by eliminating excess in urine. A sodium rich diet causes a temporary increase in serum sodium, which stimulates thirst. That means, hence, when you eat salt, you feel to drink water. Drinking causes a temporary increase in fluids, dilutes the sodium in the blood to normal concentration. The increased plasma volume stimulates the kidneys to excrete more water and sodium together to restore normal sodium and plasma volume level. Conversely, low sodium or plasma volume level stimulates the aldosterone secretion. Whenever the sodium level is less in the plasma, it stimulates the aldosterone secretion, which is a hormone from the adrenal gland. Adrenal first three letters, if you see ALD, RENL, adrenal, and ALDO, aldosterone first three letter is ALD, indicating it is secreted from adrenaline gland, which increases the sodium reabsorption by kidneys. When sodium level is less, hormones comes and it increases the sodium reabsorption in the kidney, maintaining the sodium balance. Urine volume also decreases to ensure that no more quantity of sodium is going to lose by urine. Functions. The sodium is having several functions to perform in our body, and few of the functions listed here is going to be discussed. The first one is maintenance of resting membrane potential. It comes in nerve physiology. The sodium maintains the resting membrane potential by maintaining the concentration gradient of sodium potassium across the membrane. The high extracellular sodium concentration maintained by sodium potassium pump, which transport 3 sodium ions out of the cell and 3 potassium ions into the cell. In this, if you just see the first sentence is enough. The rest is about the mechanism of sodium potassium pump system. And second, it helps in the functioning of nerve impulse transmission. Sodium is a very important component for transmission of nerve impulse. Muscle contraction. Sodium plays an important role in muscle contraction, and also it maintenance of extracellular osmotic pressure and water balance. Sodium is very essential, and it regulates acid base balance in the body, and also helpful in the absorption of glucose, galactose and amino acids from the intestine. The sodium plays a very important role in the absorption of these carbohydrates and amino acids. And last but not the least, and it helps in the cell permeability and also origination of heartbeat. If you think that salt is eaten or taken for just for taste, it is a wrong conception because sodium has a vital role to perform in the body as we have discussed just now. Hence, the salt is a very important mineral. Not just for taste we are taking it, but it is important. Sodium and chlorine, because in the form of sodium chloride, both are obtained through the various means of diet, and they are going to perform all these important physiological functions. Deficiency of sodium. The deficiency of sodium is very rare because it is present in most of the food items and also in the few quantity in water. And if excess muscular activity is done and it leads to sweating, then it going to excrete, or it is going to remove the sodium from the body through sweating and also excreted through the urine. The deficiency of sodium takes place by excess urination and also excess sweating, and especially by in the athletes, the excess sodium is removed from the body by sweating. The sodium deficiency for a longer time, prolonged time, causes diarrhea, vomiting, and also certain renal disorders. Such persons may need additional sodium supply to replace the losses. Hence, saline solution is taken and to maintain the sodium level. Symptoms: muscle cramps, acid-base problems, weakness, and headache. So these are the symptoms that is occurred during sodium deficiency. So sodium deficiency can be avoided by taking oral rehydration salt solutions, which contains these types of salts, maintains the balance in the body. Clinical significance: the sodium normal level is 135 to 145 milliequivalents per liter, which is very important. One should know this level of sodium, and the decreased than 135 milliequivalents is called as hyponatremia, and concentration in the blood or above 145 milliequivalents per liter is called as hypernatremia. Hypo means less, natria means sodium, emia means blood. Less sodium in the blood is called as hyponatremia. Decreases in the serum sodium level, falls below normal level. Cause for this is severe dehydration, vomiting, diarrhea, and Addison disease. Symptoms: reduced blood pressure and circulatory failure can be seen in hyponatremia. And in hypernatremia, as the definition itself will tell, hyper means more, natria means sodium, emia means blood. Increased sodium level in the blood is called as hypernatremia. It is caused by hyperactivity of adrenal cortex or Cushing syndromes, and prolonged treatment with the cortisone medicines or decreased intake of water leads to hypernatremia. Hence, as a medical faculty, one should know these complications of hypernatremia or hyponatremia. Hypernatremia symptoms includes increased blood volume and blood pressure. Hence, this is about sodium related topic. Thank you.